This is Dark One with A Letter from America. Iron Man, Captain America, the Hulk, Thor, Black Widow, Hawkeye, and Nick Fury are the key roles for the top hit movie this week. The Avengers takes the top shelf this week as Earth's mightiest heroes take on an unexpected enemy. Flight engineer Joe Acaba continued preparation with flight engineer Sergei Revin and Soyuz commander Gennady Padalka for the successful ISS Expedition 31 launch to the International Space Station 2 days ago. 2 days from now, the Falcon 9 rocket is scheduled to launch the unmanned Dragon spacecraft on the first support mission for SpaceX. The NASA Orion capsule is scheduled for launch and to travel farther than any human-rated spacecraft has gone in 40 years. Unmanned flights by NASA vehicles, while NASA engineers cooperate with Soyuz Command to get American flight time. The space race is on. Sort of. A new way to bar hop is under development. A study will test self-administration of alcohol directly injected into a vein using computer assistance. Research on alcohol dependence and treatment requires exact blood levels. The study examines differences between men and women in alcohol self-administration. Bud, Bud Light, or Bud IV, sir? Mini Europe is a new amusement park that is not to carry the connotations of bureaucracy, as was the excuse to force Euro Disney to change its name to Disneyland Paris. Currently, Disneyland, by the number of visiting tourists, is the most popular tourist destination in Europe by far, to include the Louvre and the Eiffel Tower. Epic Mealtime started another business venture, Whiskey Lube. Okay, for those whose minds have started towards the gutter, you are right. This personal lubricant contains whiskey that has been aged for 4 years in a hard oak cask. Press material for the product declares it as the gold standard for booze-flavored personal lubricants. Remote-controlled drone aircraft have been in use by the U.S. military for many years. To help eliminate stress for the pilots that can be located thousands of miles away, one of the new technologies is to use a brain-machine interface, of which allows more instantaneous control of the drone through thoughts alone. Autonomous robotic warriors are already in use and are said to have an automatic mode that is not being used at this time. Also, neuroscience is exploring the possibilities of a whole brain emulation that is uploading mind from a brain into a non-biological structure. Summarizing the technologies mentioned, one could travel to Disneyland Paris via a Russian vehicle, use a little alcoholic personal lubricant to warm up to a self-induced intravenous drunken stupor, then using a whole brain emulation, pump that mind into a robotic warrior, go into auto mode, and remote control a drone aircraft from thousands of miles away with a brain-machine interface. Some of these realities and planning seem to be enhancement of movie superheroes such as Iron Man. This has been A Letter from America. Over and out. Shining Stars Radio presents A Letter from America each Thursday and Haunted Holomatrix each Friday, with the most recent episodes available on the website and archives soon to be available on the internet. Also listen to Bite This, Slap My Joystick, and MIA Radio Magazine shows, along with the Sheila M. Show. Follow us via Shining Stars Rad on Twitter and the Shining Stars Radio Facebook profile.